Tuesday. I was looking at my phone to see why, Laura, I saw you commented that Facebook told you it was going to be at 11 a.m. and I don't know where it says that. I thought I put 1:30 on everything. So I'm sorry if like the wrong time showed up for some of y'all. Oh, I didn't turn on my ring light. Hold on. I thought it was sunny enough in here, but maybe this will help. There we go. It's a nice sunny day outside today. So this ring light makes a little bit of a glare on my dirty white table. It's not dirty. It's just got paint on it. Okay, so good afternoon or good morning, depending on where you're watching from. Hello, Sandra and Diana and Melissa. How are y'all doing today? Thank y'all for joining me. Okay, so today is an exciting day because we opened the doors to the clubhouse this morning. So if you are waiting to join, we are open. We opened first thing this morning. I sent out an email. I just sent out a text notification. If you want to be on my text notification list and you're not already, text the number scrolling down here on the bottom of the screen and you'll be notified when I go live. And then I do send out some stuff usually during launch weeks when we open up for new members, just so nobody misses it. Because today, you guys, is the only day that you can join and you can get all 5 of the bonus files. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the clubhouse if you don't know anything about it. But basically, when we open, in addition to all the stuff you normally get, you also get bonus files all week long. But to get all of them, you have to join on the first day. So that day is today, okay? We have 5 bonus files this week. This is one of them. I'm going to show y'all how to, let me show you up close. I'm going to show you how to put the beads on these cute little bunny Easter basket tags. I cut these out of the proof grade, what is it called? It's MDF, but I always want to call it hardboard. It's not hardboard. It's, what is that? Draft board. The medium draft board that you can get from Glowforge. It's the stuff that comes with Glowforge. It's like an 1/8 inch thick, probably a little bit thicker than 1/8 inch wood. Yay, Kristen says she joined today. We've had a lot of people join. Jerry says that she joined. Awesome. Very cool. I'm so glad, you guys. Oh, Laura, Facebook was wrong. Wow. That's so strange. Thank you for sending me a screenshot. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for the stars and the sprinkles. Please sprinkle the video if you don't mind and comment sprinkled. I always put you guys, if you sprinkle my video and comment, I put you in a drawing to win a free file each month. So please do that. That helps out my business and I greatly appreciate it. So we are going to make these little bunny. Well, we're not going to make them because they're already made. That's the beauty of this project, is that these are already made. We don't have to paint them, stain them. I don't paint them or stain them. If you want to, you certainly can. I like the all natural look to them. I just think they're very cute. And I love this rattan wicker pattern, whatever you want to call it. So instead of painting them, I'm going to show y'all use a really cool bead threader that I got from Amazon. By the way, y'all, the link to this is in the video description. Also, the link to join the club is in the video description. So let me talk before I go over how to use this. This is a very cool, see this tool? It's very simple. It's a very simple design, but it makes threading beads really easy. I did also get these beads, these buffalo check beads on Amazon as well. So the link that I put in the video description is to my Amazon storefront, and it's all the way at the bottom. And it will take you to all my like favorite supplies that I use when I'm doing laser crafting. This is one of them. I didn't put these on there. Just Google or just search on Amazon for like buffalo check beads and you'll find them. They are probably, these particular ones are, looks like a 1/2 inch thick. And then I'm also going to use some just plain wood beads that are more like, they're not 3/4 and they're more than half and less than 3/4. So let's say, all right, can Amy do her math today? So that would be, so 16ths, 8, 10 16ths, 12 16ths, right? No, that's not right. 8 16ths is half. Yeah, that's right. So like, okay, but if we do 10 16ths, we have that 5/8 5/8 inch is what I'm guessing on these wood beads. Okay, we're going to say 5/8 inch. All right, Amy did a little math today. Oh my goodness. Usually I have to write math down. I can't do it in my head. Okay, so I am going to show y'all how to do that, but really quick, let me show you all the fun stuff that you get for joining the club. And we're going to pull up some pictures. So this is how the club works, y'all. When you join, without even including all these bonus files, this is what you get just as like part of your normal membership. You get 4 SVG files per month, and the 4 files are always a tier tray, a door hanger, a shaker file, which I'm going to show you in a minute if you don't know what that is, because we made one yesterday. And then a 4th thing that is just something like totally different, like a shelf sitter or a banner or just something like totally different, an ornament, something like that. So you get 4 files a month. You get 50% off all the files in my Etsy shop all the time. So any files, if there's no limit, there's no days that you have to order on. Anytime that you want files from my Etsy shop, you get 50% off because you are a club member. You also get all the marketing photos. So I give you every month, I give you the finished and unfinished marketing photos for all the 4 projects so that you can just take them and go and just make your stuff, and you don't have to worry about like getting it all done ahead of time. I try to make it super simple for y'all. We do a virtual paint party every month where I show you how to make one of the projects. A private Facebook that you can join, that you can get in there and you can see all the past projects we've done. If you want to buy old files that we had in the club before your membership, you can do that as a club member. The club files don't ever leave the club, not ever. They don't get sold in my Etsy shop or anywhere else. I don't sell the blanks for them. If anybody asks me, can I buy the blanks? I tell them, go ask somebody in my club, because that's what they're for y'all. Those files are for y'all. So you can make those projects, sell them blank, completed, commercial rights, and all that included. We have a membership portal that you can go on to get all your files. Just know if you join the club today, the bonus files are not on the membership portal. Okay, all the regular monthly files are on that membership portal, but the bonus files are sent to you in your email, and that's the only place you can get them. If you have any issues getting them, you just let me know. But because everybody gets different ones based on the day you joined, it's hard to put them on the membership portal. I do put them on there for sale later on, like the month after. If people miss them and want to buy them, they can. One perk is that if you're a current member and we open the doors to new members, then you get all those bonus files. So everybody in the group is real excited today because they just got emailed their bonus files this morning. So that's another group perk. Laura says she thinks the beads are 16 or 20 millimeters. Oh yeah, that's right. They're sold in millimeters. I forgot about that. Thank you, Laura. Well, I thought I was doing some helpful math there, but maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to show you the files that we are making this month. So let me get those pulled up. We have okay, let me show you the bonus files first. And then I've got the actual monthly projects right here next to me. So today we're doing the bunnies. Tomorrow we are going to do this shelf sitter. So this little shelf sitter is so cute. Everything fits in the Glowforge, by the way, y'all. So you don't have to worry about resizing your projects. It's all ready to go on Glowforge size sheets. Even the door hangers are going to be starting this month. I'm going to show you about that in just a second here. So this little shelf sitter is cut from 1/8 inch wood. I'm going to be making this live tomorrow. So come back and check that out. And I'm going to be using some cute little pom-pom balls instead of the wood tails that you see on the little bunnies. So those are in the file if you want to use them, but I'm going to use some cute little, like, I think they're felt, whatever they are, the little, the little like felt balls that you can buy at Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to be making that tomorrow. And then Thursday, wait, is it Thursday? Today's Tuesday. Yeah, so Thursday we're going to make this photo set. So this is a wicker frame that's engravable, and then it has 10 interchangeable holiday sets that you can paint, and they attach to a piece of wood, and you can either use like magnetic tape or command strips to change them out every month. So that's fun. We're going to be doing that. Friday's bonus file is this Hello Spring sign, which is also the rattan pattern. That's very trendy right now. And I'm going to be, I think, Mod Podging a little bit of scrapbook paper behind the Hello Spring on there. I'm going to try the saran wrap method that everybody's doing right now. Have y'all seen that? Where the saran wrap adheres the scrapbook paper to your wood. So we're going to try that on Friday. And then Saturday, I'm going to paint this door hanger. This, y'all, this is my favorite. I love this bicycle. We had a different version of this last spring in the club, and the bicycle basket had flowers. So this time we're doing the present and the balloons, and it says birthday wishes. And so we're going to be painting that on Saturday, and I'm very excited about that because I just think that little bicycle is so cute. We also had the bicycle on the tiered tray for this month. So let me show you. That's all the bonus files. So let me explain this to y'all. Today, if you join, you get them all. After tomorrow, the ones that we're making today are not going to be available anymore. Okay, so the bunnies go away. After today. If you wait and join tomorrow, you don't get those bunnies. If you join tomorrow, you still get all the rest of the files. But if you wait till the next day, then this file goes away. So you see what I mean? Every day that you wait, a file goes away until Saturday. This is the only bonus file that you'll get if you join Saturday. And then Sunday is our last day that will be open, and you can still join, but there's no bonus files left that day. So, okay, so let me get this off the screen, and I'm going to show y'all the projects that we are making this month. So those are the bonuses. These are the February files that you guys get when you join the club. So we made this door hanger. So this Hello Spring door hanger. How cute is that? Now, one thing that I have started doing this month is I have started splitting my door hangers so that you can cut them in a Glowforge Basic without a pass-through door. So in the past, I've made my door hangers in two sizes. I've made a 10-inch and an 18-inch. And then y'all can just take those files and resize them whatever size you want. But I always give you that ability to cut a little 10-inch like tabletop version so that if you don't want to fiddle with a pass-through door, don't have a pass-through door, you can still make the project. But this month, I'm starting something new where I am splitting the door hangers. This one is cleverly hidden in this puzzle piece fastener on the back. So you just piece it together like a puzzle, and then it's hidden behind these daisies. So you can't even see the split. Okay. So the split will be hidden either by an element that's a part of the door hanger, or it will be hidden because we'll have like shiplap pieces that piece together, and then like something on the back that keeps them, that holds them in place. So one way or the other, these will be able to be cut out with your basic machine. Okay, so that's our door hanger we made. And if you want to see these videos, I did they're all on the page. You can always watch these videos. All right, this is our tiered tray. I'm trying not to spill everything off of it. This is our tiered tray that we made. So you have the little bicycle piece right here, I think with the flowers, and the little sign up here that says Flower Market. And then you have the little spring word. I'm sorry, my phone is making all kinds of noises. I have it on silent, but I can still hear some stuff coming from my iPad. This little stand-up flower, and then the little watering can, if y'all can see that. I'm trying to get everything on screen, even though the screen is split. So you have all those. And then another thing that we do that's fun is, hold on, try not to drop all that. If you guys are familiar with the Target bubblegum machines, this is one of the bubblegum machines. It's not really a bubblegum machine, but you can put bubblegum balls in it if you want. But this is one of the ones that Target sells on their dollar aisle. They come in white, black, and red are the colors that I've seen. But Hobby Lobby has their own versions. So they have a couple. They have one that's a little bit smaller than this, and then they have a mini one. And those these are fun to put on tiered trays because you can fill them with all sorts of little pieces that you cut out with your laser. So this one is filled with some tulips that we painted. So I started doing this a couple months ago. I started giving y'all gumball machine fillers as part of your files. So like these are the little tulips. Let me put them on the overhead so you can see better. These are the little tulips that we filled our gumball machine with. We painted those. So those are part of that tiered tray file. And then we made a shaker. So this is what we made yesterday. And shakers have elements in them. They have things that you can, let me put it up on the overhead camera. And don't look at my edges, y'all. My edges are messy. I did not go back and clean them up. I have not had time. So see how the sequins are inside the umbrella and then also inside the tulip. That's what a shaker is. And I showed y'all how to make a shaker yesterday. So we always do a shaker every month. So that is that file. So fun. We do a lot of fun things in the club. We have a lot of fun projects. I try to show y'all some new and interesting things in there. So if you have not joined, please consider joining. We are having a ball. And welcome to any new members if you guys have joined today. Do you glue the two pieces together? Yes, Jenny. If you go back on my Facebook page, you can find the video that I did putting that together. I did put a little bit of glue in between those two pieces. I generally like to use a little bit of hot glue and a little bit of stick fast. This is my favorite laser wood glue to use. So I do a kind of a combo of the two, but I work fast because the hot glue will dry quickly. So Kristen says she can't find the gumball machine. So the Target ones, they don't have them right now. That was like over the holiday thing. But Jessica is in our group, and she said that they had some at Hobby Lobby. She sent me pictures. So I'm actually heading up to my Hobby Lobby this afternoon. I'm going to see if I can find any, and I'll show them to y'all on the live tomorrow if I can. Only have St. Patrick's Day and it's green. Okay, Jessica was able to get different colors besides green at her Hobby Lobby, so I'm going to see what mine has, but maybe you can find them at other craft stores. I want to make sure I didn't miss any more questions. Yeah, members can find the bonus files in the email. Yeah, if you're already a member, Jennifer, then you got the email this morning with the bonus files in it. And I went ahead, because I sent your monthly files out early. I sent them out last week. When I sent you the bonus files this morning, I also went ahead and put the February files in that email as well, just so that y'all wouldn't get confused and be like, okay, well, I found the email, but my files are not in it. All the files are in the one this morning if you just want to open that one. So, okay. I'm throwing a lot of information at y'all. So if you have questions, please feel free to ask me. You can private message me. You can email me at amy@lulubeandesigns.com. The link to join the club is in the video description. So without further ado, we're going to make some fun bunny tags. I've got this twine, and this is just a really thin twine because I feel like it is easier to thread beads with the thinner rather than the thicker kind. So I'm going to just loop this over and you can use your beading tool for this part, but I just usually like pull it through like that. And then pull your thread up through there like that. Okay, so now we've got our strings. We have 2 strings up here, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tool and I'm going to go ahead and put my beads. Oops, let's do a wooden one first. I just thread it on. This is closed at the top, if y'all can see that, okay? So I just put my bead down on there, and then I'm going to slide. You put your whole strand of beads on at the same time. So my 3 beads are on there, and then I'm going to take my strings, trying to make sure y'all can see this on the overhead, and I am just putting them through. Okay, can you see that? I'm putting them through. Either I can see it or y'all can see it like that. And then I'm going to take my beads and slide them off and just voila, pull my string like that. So my beads are now on there. How cool is that, y'all? It just makes it so simple. You don't have to sit there and like burn the ends of your string or put glue on the ends of your string or lick the ends of your string. Y'all know you do it. I know I do. Or keep cutting it and cutting it and cutting it to have like a fresh piece that's not frayed. So then I'm just going to tie them in a knot and just cut it off. So we've got a nice clean little end there. So that's it. That's all you have to do. Super simple. Let's do the other one. I didn't think I needed this tool in my life, but once I had it in my hands, I was like, where has it been my whole life? So highly recommend this tool, especially if you do a lot of these beads. Like if you're just a bead fanatic, I kind of avoid them usually because I don't want to paint them. But there are some hacks to paint them as well. I've seen some people come up with some clever ways to paint them that is not super complicated. Oh, Laura, you had that same tray. That tiered tray was from Target. It was one of the Joanna Gaines Hearth and Home line. I love that tiered tray. It is simple. It's nice if you just want a smaller one. You don't want to have to decorate 3 levels, just a 2 level. And it also fits under my kitchen counter. So if I want to put one on my kitchen counter, I use that one. So anyway, that is it, y'all. So if you want the rattan bunny, turn it over. The rattan bunny tags, this bonus file is only available today. So you would have to join the club today to be sure and get this file, because after today, this one is gone. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody's comments at the bottom. Oh, there are more comments down there. Sorry, y'all. Sue says, oh my gosh, I need this tool. Nikki, the tool, I'm not sure what the tool is called. I call it a bead threader, but if you look at the video description, I'll go all the way at the bottom and I put the link to my Amazon storefront. Click that link and it's right at the top of my Amazon storefront. It's one of my favorite laser accessory items. Nikki says she uses painter's tape. I've done painter's tape before. I love this tool, and it was inexpensive. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it was inexpensive, y'all. It was probably like $10, if that. Sometimes I won't tell y'all the price exactly. I don't remember the price exactly, but sometimes, Amazon changes their prices. So, let's see. Did you assemble these live? So, Nikki, there's no assembly. I'm sorry, not Nikki. That was Lee that asked that question. These, are you talking about the bunnies? You don't have to do anything to the bunnies. These are just cut on the Glowforge and engraved on the Glowforge, and you don't have to do anything to them. You just peel the masking off. And you guys, to get my masking off, if you guys struggle with picking your masking tape off, this Gorilla tape is super, super sticky. And if you just put this down on top of your masking and really press pretty good. If I have a big item, then I use my roller on there. So did I show y'all? Oh, you know what? I left off a project for February. Let me show you. I have one more. I was going to say I only showed you 3 February projects. I've got the other one right over here. These 2 bunnies are also one of the February files. We made these live as well. So this is, I don't know how I left this off because it's my favorite one. So you get this big giant bunny. They're all cut in the Glowforge. And then you get his little friend. And they come with stands in the file as well. And these are super simple because all I did was glue them together and paint the little bows, the outside of the little bows. So these are one of the February files for the club members as well. These are... if you're talking about the big bunnies, I cut them out of 1/8" wood. If you're talking about the little bunny tags, I cut those out of the proof grade. What is it? I always forget the name. Draft board that comes with your Glowforge. Laura says she booted herself out of the video. I'm sorry. So these are not maple. This is 1/8" birch, and then that's the little baby tags are draft board, MDF, same thing. They would be a good seller for Easter, Jennifer. Absolutely. And we tried to stay ahead, y'all, in the group. We try to stay a season ahead so that you guys get the projects in plenty of time, which is why we're making bunnies in January, because that's kind of weird. But Yeah, we already did Valentine's Day last month. So we are now moving on to spring because I want y'all to have plenty of time to get all your stuff made so that if you sell at shows or online or whatever, craft fairs, church bars, whatever you do for your business, you have the files and plenty of time to be able to sell your products. Oh, there's also a supply list. So every month you get a supply list for the monthly files in the group. And it tells you everything that I used, the paint colors. It tells you, it gives you clickable links to the supplies. So if it's something different that I used that month, like these beads or this threader or whatever, then I give you the link to that so that you've just got everything, you know, easy peasy. We're not doing St. Patrick's Day stuff in the group because I asked them and they wanted spring, Kristen. So we did not do, but I do have some St. Patrick's Day files on my website. Let's see. Oh, Sue, thank you so much. You're so sweet. You're very welcome. Okay, I'm going to pop off here, guys. But if you have any questions, I'll check back later and see if anybody added anything else. I do, Laura, sometimes I do toss you a bonus just for the heck of it. I do come in there. Last month, I gave y'all some easels to use, like a tiered tray size easel and then a tabletop size easel that y'all could use for your projects. So, am I pronouncing your name right? I asked this yesterday. Is it Deja or Daisha? I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm not the most organized person by any means. If you could see my hot mess craft room right now, you would not say that, but I appreciate your support. I'm glad I come across as organized because I am so scatterbrained. I have 8,000 things going on at all times. So, okay. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. All the links are in the video description, and I will see you tomorrow for more fun crafting. Talk to you later. Bye.